We hear a lot about artificial intelligence. We talk about algorithms, massive data sets, all that stuff. But what if I told you that a simple, everyday online job ad could pull back the curtain on the massive human engine that really powers it all? Well, today we're going to deconstruct one.
All right, so here it is. Our entire analysis today comes from this one single job posting. And right off the bat, a couple of words just jump out at you, right? Urgent and 50. I mean, this is not your typical "we're hiring" notice. This is a rapid mobilization. This is our starting point. So let's start right there by unpacking the sheer scale and urgency of this request and what it really tells us about the rhythm of this whole industry. Let's just focus on that number for a second, 50. We're not talking about filling one open position for a long-term role. No, this is about building an entire team, a pretty significant workforce, basically overnight. It tells you that whatever project this is for, it's huge and it needs a massive injection of human labor, like right now. And then there's this detail. The location preference here, it tells a really crucial story about how global this industry is. India candidates preferred isn't just some logistical detail. It's a window into a massive, distributed global supply chain of digital labor that feeds the AI machine from every corner of the world. Okay, so we get the scale, but what does the actual job look like? I mean, what are the day-to-day expectations for these 50 people they're trying to hire? The structure's laid out pretty clearly. It's full-time, 9 to 6, work from home. All sounds pretty standard, right? But then you see it. Monday through Saturday. A 6-day work week. Wow. So this is not a casual gig you just fit around your life. The pace here has to be intense. And that schedule, it suggests the project deadlines are absolutely aggressive. So who is the person they're looking for to fill one of these 50 spots? What specific skills and, maybe more importantly, what resources do they need to bring to the table just to even be considered? Well, first, they need 1 to 3 years of experience. This tells us they are not training people. They need a skilled, ready-made workforce that can just plug right in. But here's the really crucial part. The requirement for an own system with stable internet connection. The company isn't providing the tools. The worker, they're responsible for their own gear, their own internet. That shifts the entire cost and risk right onto the individual. Okay, this next part, this gets right to the heart of the pressure cooker environment this ad is describing. These are the parts of the ad that leave zero room for interpretation. These are the real demands. This is just stunning. Immediate joiner. And they even specify from tomorrow. Just think about that. They need to find, vet, and onboard 50 experienced people who are ready to start working in less than 24 hours. This reveals a kind of on-demand labor model that operates at a speed you just don't see in most other industries. And the ad is very, very clear about the mindset they want. They need an only serious and dedicated person. And just to make sure there's no confusion, they state it plain as day. Don't apply part-time candidates. This is not a flexible side hustle. This is a full-throttle, high-commitment job, and it's designed for one thing: maximum output. So, we've picked apart the details, the speed, the scale, the demands. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. What does all of this, when you put it together, really tell us about the world of AI? Posing this question is really the whole point of this explainer. It's not just an ad for a job. It's like a blueprint for an entire industry's labor practices. It's this one single data point that reveals a much, much larger system at work. And before we summarize, let's just be crystal clear on what this job actually is. Data annotation. It's the essential human work of labeling data. You know, telling an AI, this is a cat, or that is a stop sign, or this product review sounds happy. It's the fundamental, often repetitive, manual labor that actually makes machine learning possible. So what's the big takeaway here? This one ad, it reveals a vast, hidden human workforce that powers the AI we use every single day. It shows us that AI development isn't just about code. It operates under incredible speed and pressure. This entire system relies on a global, remote, on-demand labor chain. And ultimately, it tells us that the machine of AI is painstakingly built on structured, focused human effort. And there you have it. We've gone from one simple job posting you might scroll past on the internet all the way into the very engine room of the 21st century's most transformative technology. It leaves us with a final, pretty powerful question to think about. As artificial intelligence gets more and more woven into every part of our lives, it's really worth asking, who exactly is labeling the world for the machines? We hear a lot about artificial